Is Tom Brady doing the thing again? I think Tom Brady's doing the thing again. Oh my God, Tom Brady just had a comeback over the Falcons. The game's not over yet, but all right, trade ops. Eduardo Rodriguez having one of the worst years you'll ever see. Yimi Garcia having a great year, or Mark Melanson, who I do not like anyways. I'm gonna say no. We got 12 days till the deadline, so I'm gonna see what we get offered here. But I've got out there what I want. So, 2 A's and a D for Christian Yelich, who's having not a Christian Yelich year, but not a bad year. Jason Kipnis, who I did say I wouldn't hate bringing back, because he can hit righties a little bit. He's not having a good year, so I'm actually going to pass on that. Or Manuel Margot, but they want Oscar Mercado as a part of the deal. That is so tempting, because I would have... if I got Yelich, he has to play right, left, or center. So I think DeShields would be the odd man out. Josh Naylor can only play left field. Tyler Naquin would probably move to center. Franmil Reyes would stay at DH. Or Naquin is the odd man out and DeShields stays. I'm going to say no. That's tough, but I'm going to say no for now. And I'm going to take Kipnis off the target block. I didn't realize how bad of a year he was having. So that would be a bad look on my part. I'm gonna look at Ryan Mountcastle though. No, that put me in a conundrum. Because only him and Naylor can play left. I don't think I'm going to add anyone in the lineup, unfortunately. I think I'm just going to have a little bit more of a subdued lineup and let the pitching carry here, I suppose. Bottom of the ninth, 2 outs. Brad Hand looking for a save. Tying run is at first. Go ahead, run at the plate.
The Indians have mostly been a study in consistency this season, and with the trade deadline just around the corner, they've got a comfortable division lead to show for it.
And it's a testament to this team's character and focus. They've had their eye on the prize from day one.
Running away with the
little
central.
Adversity they have faced this season has been handled with the poise.
And anytime I can hand the Astros a loss, I'm happy with it.
Has a strong sense of who they are, with a nice little cushion at the top of the division. They could be really hard to chase down.
Last strike now for Houston.
Ball 1.
Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Brad Hand fooling him for the save.
Out for out number 3, so that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. Well, guys, we mentioned earlier that the trade deadline is almost upon us. Do you look for this team to be active as a buyer?
Matt, in this day and age, any team with any kind of hopes at a postseason run has to be considering adding a piece or two, because if you don't, you're losing these teams that are making upgrades. On the other hand, you don't want to be trading away very many valuable prospects unless you're pretty sure your team is a serious contender.
Yeah, and the other thing to make sure is that the player or players you are acquiring.
Alright, that's gonna be my
are
last
actually
offer here.
gonna
Michael
come in and
Brantley.
make
Ooh,
you
for
a better
Oscar
team.
Mercado
It's
though.
not just about making moves
I mean,
to
I
make
gotta
moves.
I gotta bring him
Those are the
back. I
things
think
that
Jonathan
GMs have
VR
to figure
for
out this time
Jordan
of year.
Luplow is not a good deal. Or again, Christian Yelich for 2 A's in the D, which is so tough to pass up. If I were doing like a regular run, I would take that in a heartbeat. But I'm doing runs where I don't want to stack the team too much, and if I'm making trades, it's for former players. If I bring in Brantley, I think that sends, honestly, Naquin to the bench. As good as a fielder as he is, DeShields has better contact for the most part and speed, and is still a good fielder. Whereas Naquin only has one set of contact going for him. Great fielder, but I hate parting ways with such a young, potential talent, but Oscar's overall is just not, like, he's not getting playing time, and he's not going to get playing time. So I am going to part ways with Oscar Mercado and bring Michael Brantley back to Cleveland, out of the obscurity, the shithole, the cheating that is Houston. Shane Bieber at 1, Zach Plesac at 3, because Carrasco's going to be 2. And there it is. Look at this rotation. My highest ERA in my rotation is 3.25. My highest whip in my rotation is 1.10. I have 4 guys with whips under 1 and ERAs under 3. That's fucked. Oliver Perez with his under 20 stamina is absolutely not my long-term relief. Cal Quantrill is. Phil Maton is not a setup guy. That's for damn sure. James Karnachak will be with Andrew Miller. Who Andrew Miller might be getting into the closing spot if Brad Hand is going to slip. I mean, he's doing fine now, but if he's going to... I don't need to really worry about that now. I mean, in the very off chance that I get offered an outfielder again, like I get another trade, I should say. I'm not going to, but regardless, let's fix the lineup up here. No, DeShields, you're actually in, and Naquin is out. So DeShields will lead off in center. Where's Brantley? There's Brantley. Brantley's gonna bat second. Lindor is going to bat third. J-Ram's going to bat fourth. Actually, no, Franmil's going to bat fourth. J-Ram's going to bat fifth. Naylor's going to bat sixth. Santana, seventh. Perez, eighth. Cesar is a second leadoff down in the 9 spot there. And Luplow, probably, yeah, Luplow, oh, no, switch these two, that's for sure. And then switch those two. Brantley's going to have to play right is the only downside. Or can he play center? Can Brantley play center? He can play center. Might have Brantley play center. Okay. No DH. Franmil is going to be in right. Brantley's going to be in left. No, Brantley's still going to be in center. Because Naylor's going to be in left. Santana's not going to ride the pine. Santana's in. Okay. So we want... DeShields is not here to hit lead off. So Cesar Hernandez will. And then from there, my lineup will basically stay the same. Brantley second, Lindor third, Franmil fourth, J-Ram fifth, Naylor sixth, Santana seventh, Perez eighth. Okay, I got Naquin for fielding, DeShields for running, Luplow for lefties, Yu Chang for the infield, Sandy Leon backup catcher. Okay. Against lefties, Josh Naylor will go to the bench, and I'm kind of okay with that now. I hate platooning him, unfortunately, but I'm going to, because Luplow has to get out there against lefties still. That's just a must-have. Although he's not going to play right. Oh, he is a right fielder? Okay, I guess he can play right then. Brantley, yeah, everyone will be in their natural positions. Nice. So, Delino will lead off still. Brantley will bat second still. I think Lindor will still bat third. No, J-Ram's got to bat third. Franmil fourth, Lindor fifth, Luplow sixth, Santana seventh, Perez eighth. Hernandez there, okay. Cesar will lead off against lefties. Brantley there. J-Ram, Franmil, Lindor, Luplo, Santana, Perez. Everyone's in their natural. Luplo's got to play. Ooh, no, Franmil's got to play right for sure. So Luplo takes center, and I think he'll be fine there. Okay. Yeah. We're formidable. Formidable, however you want to pronounce it. We are a solid team. 5th ranked right now. Taking a look at how everyone's doing. The Yankees have the East pretty much on lock. We have the Central. The West is a 3-team fight with the Angels in front. The A's a half game back, and the Astros 3 back, and they just parted ways with Michael Brantley. Twins, Rays for the wild card. So whoever doesn't win the West is not guaranteed a wild card spot. I think the Twins have the first one unlocked. The Mets have the East, but the Braves are catching up to them, 2.5 back. Cubs have the Central, and they're starting to run away with it. 7 up on the Cardinals. I think the Reds should be in second place, but that's just me. And the Dodgers have the West, and they're starting to run away from the Padres a little bit here. Padres have the wild card spot on lock, though. Cool. Let's get a Michael Brantley player boost.
Michael Brantley is in the lineup after they beat the clock to acquire him just before the trade deadline. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Brantley.
Yeah,
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. And there's his first hit in his new uniform. That has to feel good.
Brantley's first hit back on the Indians, number 23, an RBI base hit to take the lead in the first.
Stepping in and ready for another shot.
That's, I mean,
Michael Brantley.
The left fielder.
Last time up.
Michael.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super
Brantley.
confident right now. He's the only.
Oh, Michael Brantley with a dinger now. 2 hits, 2 RBIs, a dinger, and a single.
That one fly, a no doubt home run.
Michael Brantley taking a 2-0 lead.
And it looks like at least one player is having a night. He drove in their only run.
22nd of the year for Brantley, his first back in Cleveland.
Here's Michael Brantley.
Now batting,
Off to
left
a fast
fielder.
start in this one. 2
Michael
for 2, including a home
Brantley.
run. In the air, out to right. Chasing
That's
after
catchable.
it is Dyson. He's got it. A
Especially
nice
for a
play
guy with
there. 2 away.
The fielding of Gerard Dyson. Okay, can I skip this maybe? There we go. Oh, we're losing.
At the plate, Michael
The
Brantley.
left fielder,
as
number
he's got
23.
to tie this ball game
Michael
up with that equalizing
Brantley.
run just 90 feet away at third. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right.
Grand slam, Michael Brantley
It's
for
a
the lead.
grand slam.
Second homer of the game, is 23rd of the year for number 23. 2 now in Cleveland. Michael Brantley, a 6 RBI return to
The
Cleveland.
bases with that one. His second of the game. Jump ahead by 3.
Have a return home.
Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to lead the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby deal.
Standing
Now
in,
batting,
Michael
left
Brantley,
fielder.
and he'll be trying to
Michael
replicate that home run
Brantley.
swing that he took
A
back in
3-run
November
shot,
6th.
Michael Brantley for the
Swing and a
insurance.
Drive to right.
9
There it
RBIs
goes.
in his
And
return to
outta here.
Cleveland.
And I
A
think
3-homer game.
that ball wasn't a drive.
You think he's happy to be back?
3-run shot to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game. Now a 5-run cushion.
A solo shot, a 3-run shot, a grand slam, and an RBI knock. 4 hits, 9 RBIs for Michael Brantley. to
Well, you
return
have
to
a
Cleveland.
great night in hockey. You scored 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent.
Well, they got great production at the plate from him in his debut with his new
Can I get
team.
5+ signs for that?
They sure
The
did.
hell?
It's so huge
9
to have a
RBI
game
game?
like this after being
You don't
traded.
see that.
It just
You
makes
just
it so
don't. Like,
much
sometimes that
easier
doesn't
to
even
settle
happen in a
and
single-
hopefully
a single
have
season,
bunch
like,
more
between all
games
30
like this
teams.
one.
Oh, don't let me get a J-Ram player boost now, too. I feel like this is the most player boost opportunity I've ever had with a team. Of course, it's against a righty, though, but that's fine. It's whatever.
Well, in case you didn't already know or needed a reminder, Jose Ramirez is a pretty important player for this club.
Yeah, you know, that's an understatement, Matt. He brings so much talent to the table.
Now batting, Jose Ramirez. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He's 4 for 14.
Ramirez.
He's taken him deep.
Oh!
High and deep
That was
down
a
the
good
line
pitch to
and right.
hit.
And
Lips got
it's
to
a
salivate
foul
that one a
ball.
little bit here.
So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Ramirez hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd
Like
be
that.
the first to tell.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. He pulls
RBI
into
double for
second
J-Ram,
safely
1-0
as
lead.
they
Love to
jump
see it.
ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, the beat goes on.
Striding in for the Indians,
Now batting.
Jose Ramirez.
Baseman.
An RBI double is
Jose
what he was credited with his
Ramirez.
first time around. Turned on down the
Another
line.
hanging circle change. It's hard to sit back on
Foul, it's
80
0-1.
miles an hour or less sometimes.
One run
When
on
it's right
three
in the middle of the
hits.
plate, you just get
No
so
errors
excited.
to
You're
this
like,
point
yes.
for the Indians. Early swing there
I
as
like
he
that
pulls
too.
it
He's not
foul
throwing
to
nothing
the
but
right
circle
side.
changes to me.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Oh my
Popped
god,
up.
are you kidding me, dude? These pop-ups are ridiculous
Anderson
sometimes.
is under it. And that's the third out.
Uncle Vito's Woodworks has
Down in
requested
order go
to
the
follow
Tribe.
me on Instagram.
They lead it 1-0. Digging in the switch hitter,
Now
Jose
batting.
Ramirez.
Third baseman.
I mean, what a diamond in the
Jose
rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy.
Damn
A
it.
swing by Ramirez, and this one's soaring
Barely
to
even to the
right
track.
field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is
Alright, one more at bat, not against Giolito, though.
striding
Okay, we have the
in.
lead.
Jose Ramirez.
batting.
He flew
Third
out in
baseman.
his last at bat.
Jose
Need at least one more hit
Here
here.
comes the first
Ramirez.
pitch. Pulled toward
Or
right
not.
center
That's
field.
fine, too.
Robert is camped under this one.
I think Jose Ramirez is
And
so
that
overrated.
will retire the
I'm not
side.
gonna lie. Like, he's over and underrated at the same time.
Well,
It's
we
so
talked
weird. Him
about
and
earlier,
Lindor
so
both.
let's recap.
I feel like they're both so
Ramirez
over
had a
and
fairly
underrated at the same
pedestrian
time.
night
I don't get it.
offensively.
I cannot explain it. I don't think they're properly
Well, he
rated.
did have the one
But I think
hit,
they're
so that's
overrated.
good.
I think
We
they're not as
mentioned
good as
earlier
people
what
hype
a
them up to be,
difference
but
this
they're also
guy can make
better
for this club when he's locked in.
Yeah,
than the
Dan,
rate. I
that
don't
really
know.
wasn't a
It's so
major
fucking weird.
factor in this one. He's gonna be.
So they got 1+ sign for him.
You can't make
And we won the
highlight
game. I care
reels
more about winning the
every
game.
night, but he'll have his days, I guarantee it.
Been a strong for morale boosting win. Ooh, bottom of the 8th, we're down 2. But we got the tying run at first with Fran Reyes up. It's Yohan Ramirez.
And that'll bring
Now
in
batting,
Fran
the
Reyes.
designated
And
hitter,
their runners at the corners.
Reyes.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hard on the ground towards short.
Damn it,
Crawford
dude.
fields it cleanly.
Hanging
And the
curveball.
two-out threat will-
You swing over it.
Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup
Leading
hitter.
off for the
Kyle
Mariners,
Seager. He's
the
hitless
third
in his
baseman,
2 at-bats so
Kyle
far.
Seager.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a
0-2
miss
is
here.
the count.
He's behind in the count now. 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love
Nobody
pitching
Wickren.
0-2 multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball, a lot of different ways to get guys out.
He throws him on
Now
the
batting,
fastball there.
right fielder.
Kyle Seager.
Ball
begins
one, no
the
strike.
First out of the
Haniger.
inning. Mitch Haniger comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely
I got
late
the
on
count,
that
1 and
pitch
2.
after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4
Now
strikeouts
batting.
in the first 2
0
games.
and 1.
This pitching
Jose
staff clearly has him figured out.
Marmolejo.
Jose Marmolejos stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. DeShields is there, and that's the 3rd out.
Your
Brendan
attention,
Brennan
please.
enters the game to
Now
finish this
pitching
one
for
off
the
here in the
Mariners.
bottom of the 9th.
Number
Let's
65.
make something happen here,
That'll bring in
guys.
the
Brandon
switch hitting Francisco
Brennan.
Lindor. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Brennan has over 40 innings on his line so far and has a rather inflated ERA. One that
Damn.
is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit.
Oh, that's gone.
See ya
Lindor
later.
making it a
Over the
one-run
wall,
game.
a home run.
33rd of the year for Frankie.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead.
The
We'll
right
see
fielder,
now if he
number
can
8.
rebound and actually keep it.
Jordan.
Plate now. Jordan
Luke.
Luke. Base is empty here with nobody out. Lifted in the air
Damn.
to center. Lewis waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting. First baseman.
So digging in
Carlos.
now, Carlos Santana.
Santana.
One run in and one
Santana's
gone
not
so
really having
far
that good of a
this
year.
inning. And right into the shift.
Through the shift, a base
That
hit.
will be a base hit here for
And
Santana.
that boy Carlos.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that
The
stack
catcher,
hitting
number
on the right
55.
side. You hit it through where
Roberto.
the shift is. You have to hit that in the right place at the right
Perez.
time. Yeah, he
I just don't
found
have
a good
anyone with good
result
enough
right
speed.
there.
I mean,
Dan
it's better
pitcher
than-
actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
First pitch of the at-bat. Down the third baseline.
Foul.
But a foul ball here, 0-1.
I got combined 34
Santana
speed between
leads
the
off
runner at first and at
with
the
one
plate
away.
here.
And he fouls this one off.
Roberto Perez does have a walk-off home run this year.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled away. Now another 0-2. Line drive to left.
He's there.
Marmolejos will have
Hey, you did your
plenty
job
of
to avoid the
room
double
as
play
he
ball, though.
makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
Now batting. Second
Digging
baseman.
in, Cesar Hernandez.
Cesar.
He'll be looking for something to
Hernandez.
drive into the gap and drive
Carlos
home
isn't
that
scoring on
tying run
anything
from
except
first.
over the wall.
Out in front of it, strike 1.
There's like zero chance he scores from first, unless it's like off the wall in center, played off.
Ready with
terribly.
the 0-1 pitch. Pulls this one into
Yeah,
the
that'll do
air
it.
out into right field. Haniger in pursuit, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
All right, no comeback in the cards this time. That's fine. It happens. Can't win them all. Sometimes you'll lose to bad teams. Bucks end up beating the Falcons. They did, 31-27. We're looking for win number 100 on the year, but we'd have to come back down 1 in the top of the 9th in Kansas City off Greg Holland, who is having a return to form. Small sample size, only 21 innings, but a return to form nonetheless.
The Tribe are one of the hotter teams in the league right now, and for more on that, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, this team is rolling of late,
Of course
and they
it's
want to
raining.
keep it
Why
that
wouldn't it
way.
be raining?
We've seen before how a hot club becomes increasingly dangerous as they continue to reel off wins. Let's see
Leading
if
off
this
for the
runaway
Indians,
train will pick up
the
even
center
more steam
fielder,
by coming out on top
Michael
again in this one.
Brantley.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
If you pull that
Hands on
ball, it's
him a bit
gone.
that time as it's belted out toward deep center field.
Oh, Michael Brantley
That
with a
one is
game-tying
outta
shot.
here. This game is tied.
28th of the year, his 7th.
Yeah,
as a
he's
Cleveland
been
Indian.
producing at the plate all year, so this should come as a surprise to nobody.
trade
But just
deadline
because it's
acquisition.
expected doesn't mean it's any less impressive. One swing, and we are tied.
And that'll put Greg Holland's ERA above 3.
Now
Ooh,
back.
by a
So
long
here's
shot.
Francisco Lindor now. 0 for
Francisco
3 to this point.
Lindor.
Ooh,
Not
just
his
missing that
game
one.
so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
The 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hit well again. Down the right
Just
field
missed
line.
that one.
And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity
Come on,
there.
Frankie. Francisco Lindor.
Oh,
There it
and
goes.
look at this. High
Brantley
in the air
and
deep.
Lindor back
And
to
when
back
this
to
ball
take
comes
the
down,
lead.
They'll have taken the lead. Home run.
Greg Holland came into this one with an ERA under 3 at 2.91. Gone
Now
up
batting.
almost a whole point now.
The
Brad Hand is
designated
warming
hitter.
up too already. Nice.
Ronaldinho Reyes.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1, here's the pitch. Fouled off.
On Fran Mill.
High fly
Damn.
ball out to straightaway center. Oliveras has to roam straight back, but he has it for the
Do they
first
stick
out.
with Holland now that he's faced the minimum?
Now batting.
They don't.
Kennedy enters the
First
game
baseman,
with 1 gone in the
Jose
top of inning number 9.
Ramirez. Your attention, please. Now
Ready
pitching
with the
for
first
the Royals.
pitch. Here it comes.
Number 31.
That's J-Ram.
And a drive
Insurance.
to right. There
Kennedy.
it goes.
3rd home run of the inning.
Over the bullpen and into the stand.
443.
That's one long home run.
That's why you got to pay attention in the on-deck circle. He was
Pay attention to the on-deck circle, the guy who's just coming into the game.
his
His
heater
ERA
right
now
there,
above
checking out
6.4.
the off-speed stuff,
Josh
and he didn't wait around.
Naylor.
First time he's seeing him, didn't matter. He took him deep.
Swing and a line drive. Kennedy, a veteran at 35 years of age. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments. You don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along
Oh,
the way.
just missed that one.
This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. In the air to straightaway right.
He's not gonna catch
Fielder
that.
giving chase, but he won't get to it. It drops in behind him.
Nice
And
standing
he'll pull
double.
into second with 1 away.
That was a great
Now
job
batting,
of
the
driving
first
that
baseman,
ball, extending his
Carlos
arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double.
Ooh,
That's
that was
one
a
of
great
those
pitch to
solid
hit,
hits that
Carlos.
you don't
Great
even
pitch
feel
to hit.
coming off the bat.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he fouls this one off. Naylor, the runner at second with one away. Now he
Attaboy,
spins on
Carlos.
here and drives it to deep
Two-run
right
shot,
field.
Carlos Santana.
This one clears the party porch just shy of the fountains. They don't hit him
28th
out
shot of
there.
the year for
That's
Carlos.
a long home run.
Not having his best year, but
Plenty of
Ladies and
souvenirs
gentlemen,
today.
your
That's the
attention, please.
fifth ball we've seen
Now
clear the
pitching
fence
for
by
Bring in
just
now is
this
the question.
one lineup
Number
alone.
51.
Yeah,
Guess
man.
what, I'll-
How
I'm the
about
only
this,
guy that-
D-Row? You come on,
Mark
Boston
Harvey.
Celtics. You picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team.
Now this one is
Santana and
blasted
Roberto
to
Perez
left
going
field,
back to
and
back.
there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
18 for
As a
Perez.
pitcher, you worry about giving up the long ball to the
441.
meat of the lineup.
Damn.
But when the two guys
man.
at the bottom of the lineup,
Hey. Who we got here? Let me take a peek here. Who we got here? Hey, man. Hey. Serge Minician. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name
Particularly
incorrectly. I
these
hope I'm
guys have weapons everywhere.
Hernandez.
So now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez.
But hey.
Flying
Ooh, right
to
past
the
the glove.
right
Nice.
side. And that's in for his
Boy,
second hit
Cesar.
of the afternoon.
Look at him jump
One more
all
run,
over
and I'm
that
turning this
first
from
pitch,
being
using
down by
aggression
one
to get
The
himself a
batter,
knock
to a
on the
blowout.
right
the right
side.
fielder. Delino. DeShields.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino
Dump that in for a hit.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third.
It's Minasiu.
And he is in there.
Hey, listen,
I'm
you
sure
have
the
a
text
good
speech
sync
is
here.
not
Half
pronouncing
the
Now
it
field,
correctly.
He's
either,
going to
but-
have to get the ball.
I'll refer to you for it. All right, we've batted around, so that's good.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan. Two-seamer, pitcher, sinker ball.
That ball's foul.
Kind of want Delino to get a steal here.
Runners breaking for the plate.
Oh, didn't
High
mean to do
fly
that.
ball out to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning
shit, he
track,
caught that.
he makes the catch.
That could have been an easy sack by RBI. Damn.
Up
Digging
next
in
for
now.
Cleveland.
That's what this game
Lindor.
bullshit, though. I
Lifetime
clearly had the arrow going to the right, pressed L2, and
batting
it sent
at
both runners.
400. He also has one home run. Lazy fly ball out to center field. In comes the center
So
fielder.
no blowout for me
He's
because that's
there
what this
to
game
make the
does.
Play, and that'll retire the
But we put up, what, 7 in the
riding
inning?
into the box.
And we were down by
Edward
1. We put up
Olivares.
6 in the inning, take the
Leading
lead.
up for the Royals.
What's Cal's ERA looking like? He's already pitched 2 innings.
The
Ooh,
center
yeah, I'll go to
fielder.
Cal for this inning. Actually.
Number
Here's the
14.
first pitch to him.
I want that ERA down. The only guy on my roster right now with an ERA above 4. As far as I know. At least in
Looked
the
like he
bullpen.
was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters.
How far down is this shit going?
The
3
batter,
points. Okay, so I
number
got a
one.
chance of getting a sub 4.
Second
First
baseman.
pitch on its way. Nicky Lopez is at the plate now as he
Lopez.
looks at strike one. One out, nobody on. Pops this one up,
We'll let that one go.
and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Skied into straightaway right. DeShields is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth.
The right fielder, number 15.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Merrifield.
With Merrifield. Swings and misses
0-1's
there, so
the
he's
count.
down 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. KC down to their final strike in this one. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt.
All right, that'll do it.
First will be in time, and the Indians
Cal
have run
Quantrill
their
picking up the one out of the
winning
bullpen,
streak to
3 innings.
5 in a row now, as this
Came
ball
from
game
behind to
is
extend
over.
win streak.
Wow, D-Row, this red-hot ball club strikes again. They're so much fun to watch play baseball right now.
Yeah, no doubt. Another win, another boost to the
Falcons
confidence
blew a
of this team.
24-7 lead to
I'm
Tom
excited
Brady
to
again.
stay locked in on these guys and see how much further they can go with this impressive winning streak.
Oh, that was also win number 100 for us on the year. Oh, anytime I can. Oh, are we in September? Doesn't look like it. Nope. Okay. Anytime I can hand the Yankees a loss is always nice too.
Well, this premier matchup between two current division leaders has so far lived up to its billing, guys. Next for New York, Torres, 1 for
Leading
2.
off for the
He
Yankees.
singled
Tom
and
Brady's
struck
figured
out
the
in
bottom
2
of the
trips.
Atlanta Falcons. I love
This
it.
thing's far from over.
I think it's time to pull
moving into the
Plesac,
back end
though.
of this game. Only down
Phil
by
Maton should
one.
not be in the
All they
setup
need
role,
to do
that's
is
for
get
damn
this
sure.
leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying
William
this thing up.
Clase for
Your
the
Emmanuel
attention,
Falcons.
Clase is on to pitch
Now
from the
pitching
bullpen
for
now
the
to start inning number 7.
Number 48,
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Emmanuel Clase.
In a big game
No ball,
situation here.
Strike, and now it's
Running the
0-2.
late going against a big team.
And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away.
Now batting.
Now then again, I guess it's not
Job
that
there,
big because he's
taking
facing a
care of the
battery
leadoff
catcher
hitter
here.
one's
with
the
the
count.
strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
That
And
was good
fouled
old
away.
fat ass doing this here. Ooh,
Not surprised
218
he's
average.
laid
I
on the
hate to
heater
see it.
right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fouled off. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it
He can
remains
stop
0-2.
fouling these pitches off any time now. That'd be
Nothing
nice.
in 2 count. And
Gary
the
Sanchez
pitch.
doesn't have long
Hit
at bats
hard
like this.
down the line.
By now, he's either hit it out or he's out.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Here's the second baseman,
Now
DJ
batting.
LeMahieu.
Second
First
baseman,
2 men in the inning have
DJ.
both gone down.
Okay, sorry about that.
Via the punch
LeMahieu.
out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Hit down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. 0-1.
Shit.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
boy, this guy's off to some kind of series, and he's one of the
The
better
right fielder,
road hitters
number
in all of
99.
baseball.
Dan, some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook
There we
of
go,
an
Class A.
inning
Great
changes
inning right there.
Luplow will get there, and he puts it away to
Your
Jonathan
attention,
Holder.
please.
Gets the call from the
Now
pen to
pitching
take
for
over
the
on the
New York
mound and
Yankees.
start the home 7th.
Number 56.
Digging in to
Delino.
try it again.
Holder.
Delino DeShields. His career numbers in this matchup. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
An ALCS
The
preview.
left
probably.
One
fielder.
out now for the Indians in
Michael
their 7th. And that
Brantley.
brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder, Michael Brantley. Snatched
Damn.
out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The batter. Number 2.
Digging in, number 2. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Hit high and deep out to left. Racing back the left fielder.
Yu
Onto the home run
Chang going
porch
deep.
and gone.
Only his 6th home run of the year, but a big one, making a 2-run lead.
A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's now 5-3.
Now batting. The designated hitter.
And that'll bring in
Run
Fernando
here.
Reyes. Hard hit ball to short.
Reyes.
Torres picks it up. Throw on to
Out.
Voit, takes care of him, and the inning is over.
Whatever. Lead Baker. 5.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring
Leading
forth
off
the
Miller.
veteran outfielder, Aaron
The
Hicks.
center
Brad
fielder.
Hand.
Andrew Miller
Aaron
has been summoned from
Hicks.
the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And he fouls this one off.
Really recapturing that
Set with
2016
the
Magic, bringing back
0-1.
Miller and Brantley.
Chase the low
Not
ball.
having
No
Kluber
ball,
or
two
Bauer.
strikes.
Down in the count 0-2.
Imagine just being able to
It's a slider.
read 2016
Strike
eyes
three
this team.
called, and that'll be the first
Almost
out of
entirely.
the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good
Takes a
pitching
volley
from
out of the
these guys.
rotation, takes Tully out of the
The
rotation,
bullpen
not
has
that
looked
either
sharp
one of
and
them
backed
doing
up.
bad, but
Nice effort
and putting
put in
Corey
by
Kluber and
Kluber.
Trevor Bauer,
These
fuck
days,
throwing Mike
pitching
Clevenger
has
as
become
well,
a
if you
full
can.
staff effort, and I've been
Somewhere.
impressed with the job these guys have
like,
done so far.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
On top of Bieber and
Luplow is
Carrasco
over
and
to his
Plesac,
right as he
or just
puts
whoever,
this one
really.
away, 2
You
down.
got fucking like 8 volatile weapons there to go choose from for starters.
Digging
Now
in now
batting.
for the Yankees,
The first
Luke
baseman.
Voit. He hits
Andrew
with
Miller,
2
bullpen,
Rays.
keep
They
Brad
continue
Hand,
to trail
keep
in this
Clase,
close
those
game.
guys like
Well,
that.
Matt, this has been a big inning.
Have Michael
for him.
Brantley
He's
along
had
with
to
now
face the
MVP
middle of the
caliber
order,
Jose Ramirez and
so far
Francisco
he's held
Lindor.
them at bay.
Bad
Yeah, this feels
Reyes.
like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically
1-1.
here. That gets down, and he's got himself
Nice.
a base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Now batting. Third baseman. Gio
Bring in Giovanni
Urshela.
Urshela. No balls and a strike to count.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping it.
Nice play by
And the
Lindor.
shortstop is under it to play. Bottom of the inning now. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop
off
and
for the
perennial
Indians,
MVP candidate
the
Francisco
shortstop.
Lindor.
Francisco.
Now here's a fly ball.
Lindor.
Well hit. Judge looks up.
Lindor launching
and
one
that
out.
one is gone.
Make it a 3-run lead.
We're getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the fifth
Ladies
ball
and
we've
gentlemen,
seen clear
your
the fence
attention,
by
please.
just this one
Now
lineup
pitching
alone.
for New York.
Yeah, Matty,
Number
how about this,
85,
D-Row? If you come to watch
Luis
offense, you
Cessa.
pick the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making
Ground
fun.
rule double
right
for
now.
Lucas.
Two bases.
And that one
Shit,
skips
just
up
take 20 at
over
the
the
bat.
wall
Just
for a
the
The
ground
first
rule
base
Sure,
double.
there's a chance the world ends tomorrow.
Carlos
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Santana.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now, oh my,
Keeping
this
that one
ball is
fair.
crushed. Look at it go. And this one is gone.
2-run
A
shot,
home
Carlos
run.
Santana. His 30th of the year. 5 runs. 10.
The catcher,
Don't make
number
one.
55. Roberto.
Into the box, Roberto Perez.
Perez.
Ooh, that was a good pitch.
pitch. First pitch slider at strike one. Fouled away. The 0-2 home. Now this one is blasted.
Santana and
to
Perez
left field,
back to
and
back.
there's
We've got a
no
blowout.
doubt about it.
6-run lead.
Back-to-back jacks.
Roberto Perez with his 20th of the year.
Your attention,
Loizaga
please.
is now in a
Now
mop-up
pitching
role as he'll
for
try to keep the deficit
Number
right
You got
where
a catcher
it
that can
is.
hit 20 home runs. You've
Standing
got a
in
solid
now,
hitting catcher.
Cesar Hernandez.
Loizaga.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Judge is under it. 1 out.
The center fielder,
Settling
number
in now,
00.
Delino DeShields. Homer back in the third inning in this one.
DeShields.
Third baseman in
I want
tight,
no doubt about
protecting
the
the bunt the first pitch. Hit hard to
Damn, that was a
short.
good pitch to
Torres
hit, too.
brings it
Hanging
in.
curveball, and you swing
time
over
to
it.
first and
I'm
first
so
two
sick
away.
of people swinging over hanging curveballs.
The left fielder, number
And here's the
23.
left-handed
A
hitting
low
Mike
curveball
Ridley.
maybe, but a hanger,
Comes
no.
into this
Ridley.
appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Line hard to center field. Hicks
I don't understand
there
Aaron
to
Hicks'
put it
fucking
away
range.
and finally
He
put it.
doesn't seem like somebody who should be a good defender.
All set for the start of the inning,
Leading off
and
with
that'll
Phil
bring
Maton.
up the outfield.
The left fielder.
Frazier.
Clint
Phil Maton comes
Frazier.
on from the
Your
pen, hoping to
attention,
finish
please.
this one off here
Now
in the top
pitching
of the
for
ninth.
the Indians.
Ninth inning underway now
Number
as the first
88.
pitch is taken for a
Bill.
cold start.
Oh, what a
Swings,
slider
and
there.
it's
0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Throw on the first
Out.
for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up
Shortstop.
Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber
He's working on a 1
Torres.
for 3 thus far. Now he squares up
Damn.
the slider that time, and it's into left center for a base
Good
hit.
for 2. Oh, holding to 1. Nice fielding to Shields.
The
At
batter,
the plate, Gary
the catcher.
Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
217
Torres,
average.
base runner at first with 1 out. And it's
Hey.
over
For
to
Gary, every out he
Sanchez.
makes is only dropping his average 1
Hey,
point.
now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller
216
out on
average.
the mound trying to roll a double
You
play,
hate
and
to
he
see it.
throws
You
a
just hate to see it.
four-seamer.
Got him to go down swinging there. Gary
Now
Sanchez.
batting. The second
Tired, and
baseman.
now they're down to their
He's
final
Phil's ERA
out
dropping
in this.
down, by the way. It was 310. Where are we at now? 3.
One.
Even. We
Amazing.
get sub 3 for
Now
Phil
the
Maton
0-1.
here if we get this out.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll
Got
step
it.
on
Nice
first
blowout
for the
win
out,
for
and the
Cleveland.
ball game is over. So that ends what was quite an entertaining matchup of top dogs here, guys.
Yeah, when two division leaders
Guess
face
you could say
off,
that was some
it is like two
top
alpha
dog
dogs staring at
entertainment.
each other. Unfortunately, there's only going to be room for one at the top of the pack, but it's fun to get a peek at what it looks like for these two contenders to stay head to head.
Yeah, this was a fun matchup, and I have a ton of respect for both of these two teams. But what really matters is what comes of these two teams later in the season when championships are won and lost. I want to see what these teams have become at that point.
Win to keep win streak alive. What's our win streak at? Our win streak is at 8 games. Winning this one would put us at 115. We rank in the top 3 in all those categories. We're third highest in stolen bases. That's kind of a pleasant surprise. Means we're getting some steals up there. First in home runs, first in runs scored. We're not going to have that. We're going to get the home run record, but not by much. I kind of hate that this is showing me this, but whatever.
So striding
Now
in,
batting,
Luis
second
Arias.
baseman.
He struck out
Luis
and flied out. 0 for
Arias.
2 so far.
Please, Sack, we'll stick with you here.
Set, here it comes.
Hey!
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party
That sounded
started.
like great contact there, just to be
And
reaching
there are
ground out
two
short.
away now.
Oh shit, it's September. I just realized that. So I've got to... I'm gonna do a save and exit. Tristan McKenzie got called back up. So I wonder how he developed down in the minors. So I can go back in and fix my lineups and all that. Okay, so my rotation, or my lineup first. And Bradley Zimmer got called up. Would not have hated having him sooner. Because honestly, I think I like him a little bit better than Delino DeShields. I mean, at this point, DeShields I like a little bit better, but Bradley Zimmer would have been fine to have too. And at whatever, Santana needs to be in the lineup. Naquin not. Switch those two. Brantley left. Switch these two. Naylor goes to left. Brantley goes there. And ooh, no. There we go. So DeShields leads off. Lindor will bat, or not Lindor, sorry. Brantley will bat second. Lindor will bat third. Franmil fourth. Naylor fifth. J-Ram sixth. Oh. I'll do that. Santana seventh. There. So Santana's in the lineup at first. Brantley, Franmil. Naquin comes out for Naylor. Switch those two. Cesar will lead off. There we go. Against lefties, Luplo is in right. Franmil DH is Brantley. Yeah, this is I can rock with this here. Delino leads off. Brantley second. J-Ram third. Franmil fourth. Lindor fifth. Luplo sixth. I'll do that. And that. Okay, and then no DH. Franmil in right, Brantley in left. Luplo in center. Cesar leads off. Brantley, J-Ram, Franmil, Lindor, Luplo, Santana, Luplo, Perez. Nice, beautiful. Beautiful. Pitching rotation, Bieber 1, Carrasco 2, Plesac 3, Tully 4, Savali 5, Tristan McKenzie's back. Oliver Perez, Oliver Perez, what the hell happened to you? Other than barely pitching, apparently. Everyone else is Gucci, Maine, except for Phil Maton. You switch with, actually, that. There we go. You love to see it? Let's continue this win streak.
Stepping in, Nelson Cruz.
Now batting.
He was sent packing
The
on
designated
strikes
hitter.
in his last trip.
Nelson.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Skied into straightaway right. Reyes is going to have room out there as he puts this.
Leading off for the Indians,
Ready
the
with
left
the first
fielder,
pitch. Here it comes.
Michael
Hanger,
Brantley.
come on. Gotta put that in the seats, Brantley. Oh, now I have this picture with Cleveland up there. Although it's not an actual picture, it's just a player render.
He's got it. And there's one down now.
The right fielder,
And
number
that'll bring in
32.
Reyes. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last
Damn.
AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good
Power.
at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now batting. The
Ready
first
once
baseman.
again, Josh Naylor. He was retired after popping out in his
Come on,
last
Naylor.
at-bat. And right into the shift. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here it comes.
Damn.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out to right field. Kepler's there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
All right.
So the big
Keep
bat
it
of
rocking here. Zach Plesac only has 4Ks.
Sano digs in next.
The
He's
first
batting
baseman,
cleanup
number
in this
22.
one, but we'll
Pitch
get
count's
us
gonna get
started
fouled.
here in the inning.
0-1.
As they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard.
Oh boy.
But you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And the seventh inning starts with a fly out here, one away.
Now
One
batting.
gone now in
Right
the
fielder,
Minnesota seventh.
Max
And that'll bring up the
Kepler.
outfielder, Max Kepler.
What a
Swing and a miss
curveball
at
that
count.
was.
It's 0-1.
What a slider that was.
And that's in there for strike two.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He
I
looks
like
as
it.
good
I like
now
the
as
call
he
of
did
Berto.
early on in the game.
I like the call.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start
Nice.
the seventh.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2
Now
runs on the
batting.
board. So
The third
both of
baseman,
these starters should
John
feel really good about their
Donaldson.
showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brantley is under it.
Didn't even have to move him.
And that'll
Computer
retire
moved him,
the
but like
side.
I didn't have to move him.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez.
Leading off for
Lifetime
the
against
Indians.
Jose
Come on,
Barrios.
J-Ram.
He has
Third
7
baseman.
hits.
Jose and Jose action
38
here.
AB. This is pulled
Ramirez.
into right.
Too hard.
Kepler
Too hard, not
is
high enough.
there,
On a
one
hanging
away.
slurve.
I know they say
Now
sometimes
batting,
that these things
shortstop,
even out. But that was a
Francisco.
full
Why is J-Ram batting
drive
6th
that
and
gets
Lenore batting
Would
7th?
Would
That's
have
what I want.
represented the go-ahead run.
What kind of
Fouled off.
grass is this computer smoking that you have
1 run on 3 hits and 1 error in the ballgame
Lindor
for
and Ramirez
Cleveland
as
so
your
far.
6 and 7?
Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind.
So that Cesar
0-2
Hernandez can be up
now.
in the number 2 spot. Michael Brantley can bat 3rd. Like what?
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Looking up
I
is
don't know
the
about that
center
one. It is
fielder.
gone.
Still going
Francisco
back.
Lindor
And they
to
have
take the lead.
taken the lead.
Home run number 39 for
Boy, this
Lindor.
guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits him in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot
Now
streaks.
batting, center
So here's
fielder,
Tyler Naquin.
Tyler.
As he swings
Naquin.
and hits
Naquin,
one
what are you doing
laser
with a
to
hanging
right,
slurve?
But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Let's get the bullpen up
Now
and moving
batting,
here.
Now to
catcher,
the plate, Roberto Perez.
Roberto.
0 for 2 with a couple
McKenzie.
of
Leave a ball
strikeouts
out for us.
strikeouts
Warm up
so far.
Andrew Miller.
Maybe get a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off.
I'm surprised they still got Barrios out there now.
Runs, 4 hits, and 1 error
Up over
in
the 90s for the
ballgame
pitch count.
Cleveland
Now
so
in line
far.
for the loss.
Tried to crush that ball. Now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
It's not like it's an NL game where you have to worry about wasting a bullpen arm on one guy because they're gonna hit in the ninth or the next inning. Ooh,
And he
I
struck
was way
him
too
out,
distracted
his
there.
8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning.
I'm gonna stick with Plesac for the 8th though.
Now in the box, Eddie Rosario.
Leading off for
0
Minnesota,
for 2 thus far in
the
this
left
one.
fielder, number 20,
Slider finds
Eddie
the zone for a strike.
Rosario.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed.
Beautiful change for the K.
Up
First
next for
pitch
Minnesota,
on its way.
the catcher, Mitch.
Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop,
First
Jorge.
pitch of the
Pitch number
at-bat.
70 with 2 outs in the 8th.
Fouled away.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we had to extend the netting without question.
That's another voice line I hate because a lot of times it's on hits that like aren't really making you think, oh shit, man, we need to extend the netting. And on top of that, I think all 30 parts have already extended netting now, so like, shut the fuck up. 7 Ks for Plesac through 8. With a pitch count barely over 70, I'm
Your
just
attention,
putting him
please.
out there for the 9th.
Take the ball
Now
now
pitching
is the
for
new
the
pitcher.
Twins. Number
Next will be the
72,
designated hitter, Delino DeShields.
And Delino DeShields
He'll
is
look
the
to
DH.
bounce
What-
back after striking out his last time
Like
up.
what? Again, what grass is
And a
this computer
shot hit
smoking that
down
you have
the
Fran
corner.
Reyes in your lineup?
Nearly a big fly
And
to
Delino
start the
DeShields
inning instead of a
is
foul
DHing
ball.
while Franmil plays the outfield.
Ready
Unreal.
with the 0-1, and it's fouled away.
Like this computer needs seriously revamping.
It's a
Makes no
high
sense.
fly
Ah, it's
ball
almost
headed for
2
the
no
left
doubters
field
with the
corner.
Shields
If
in
it
this at bat.
stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Fouled off. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rosario is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
the batter, number 7,
Stepping up
second
now,
baseman,
Cesar Hernandez.
Cesar
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this
Hernandez.
point. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
Another one almost no
And
doubter
he
if I just timed it
couldn't
better.
keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Here's the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's
If it
gone.
stays fair, it's gone, as it
Definitely
hooks
had the
foul
distance,
about
but it
150
winds
feet
up a
before the
foul
pole.
ball. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area.
I'm getting so close to turning the commentary off again. I just hate the silence, though.
Here comes another 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Sometimes they have some decent things to contribute.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball
That's
high
not
in
gone,
the
he's
air
jogging.
into left field. Rosario is back to the track as he takes it for route number 2.
the left fielder, number 23,
Here's Michael Brantley.
Michael
He was retired via
Brantley.
the ground
Brantley
ball
still got
last
contact
time up.
against lefties.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That
Pulled
ball had some
high
weird
in
movement.
the air out to right field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is
All right.
set to start
Yeah, I'm
the
gonna go
ninth
Brad
in this
Quinn.
one, and that'll bring
The
up the
center
speedy
fielder,
outfielder Byron
25.
Buxton.
Byron
Brad Hand comes on
Buxton.
from the pen,
Ladies and
hoping to
gentlemen,
finish
oh,
this
and
one
one.
off here
Attention,
in the
please.
top of the ninth.
now pitching for the Indians,
Just a bit high with
Come
the
on.
Number
fastball, but didn't
33.
get the call.
Brad Hand.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees
Meet
like
Brad.
that.
I hate that advertisement. It's stuck in my head sometimes, though.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
the batter, number 2, second
So
baseman,
striding forward
Luis
now,
Arias.
It was a fly out for him in his last trip. set and the 0-1. Good deception on the slider
got the
there
count.
as he's
0
way
and
out
2.
in front. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come
Back-to-back
back and
strikeouts.
get another?
Brad
Hey,
Hand.
not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I
Now
think he
back.
might throw it again.
Designated
Got him
hitter.
swinging on the
Nelson.
fastball there. Luis
Cruz.
Arias goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And with about 32,000 in the building,
Brad
they're on
Hand
their
punching
feet
out the
now.
side in order in the 9th.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll
It's a
do
secure
it here
win
as the
number
ball game is over.
115 on the season. Set the all-time wins record at home against the Angels. We still got 13 games left. Let's see how this is shaping up. Yankees are... Actually, their lead in the East has slimmed down, although they've pretty much got it. We've already clinched everything. The Angels have ran away with the West. The Astros are almost entirely out of the postseason. Looking like Twins Rays wild card. Braves have overtaken the Mets in the East. Cubs still have the Central. Dodgers and Padres have already both clinched playoff appearances. And the West is pretty much all set. So it's looking like it's going to be Padres hosting the Mets, although the Cardinals and Nationals and Reds are not out.
The Indians, should they come out on top in this one, would set an all-time record for wins in a season.
Yeah, and I don't think we need to emphasize what a monumental accomplishment that would be. It would be one heck of a feather in the cap for this team, who has already tied one of the most hallowed records in all of baseball.
And now for the Angels, Jahmai Jones. He leads off
Leading
their
off for
half
the
of the
Angels,
8th, and they've been
the
unable to
designated
get
hitter,
that starter out of the game to this
Go
point.
Tanner
Yeah,
Tully for
he
another
settled
inning.
in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him.
Oh wait,
to
what's his
take
pitch
some
count
of
in
the
there?
pressure off.
84 in the green. Yeah, I'm cool with it.
He's taken that
Getting
and
his
pitched
ERA down
very
there, under
effectively in this
3.5.
one.
If your number 5 starter has an ERA under
Swinging
3.5,
strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think that's a
big
great
reason
time
why
for your
he's
rotation.
been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2,
Racking up
1
his
and
12th
2 in
strikeout of
just
the game.
about every at bat.
Brad Hand's warming up. I'll warm up Andrew Miller as well.
Now batting.
Why this game is
hit
so many times.
way worse.
Andrelson.
Being a setup guy, but whatever.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch.
That's a
Andrelton
ball.
Simmons comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The batter number 22, second baseman,
First pitch coming. Here it
David
is.
Fletcher.
David Fletcher stands in as he
0-1's
can't
the
connect
count.
here. 0-1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop Lindor. Reined in. Throw on
Got
to
him.
first.
A
Gets
great
him, and the
8-inning
side is
performance by
retired.
Tanner Tully.
Your
Hansel
attention,
Robles
please.
will come on to make his
Now
40th
pitching for the
appearance
Angels.
this season.
Number 57,
Bottom of inning number
Hansel
8 set to go.
Robles.
Coming forward, the veteran outfielder Michael Brantley, and he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-1.
Damn.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Ohtani waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
now batting.
Into the box now,
shortstop,
Francisco Lindor.
Francisco
Lifetime against this particular arm.
Lindor.
Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. From the stretch, is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well
Get up,
hit.
ball.
Back goes Trout.
Lindor going deep
Leaping
to make the
effort
2-run
at the
lead.
wall, but it's in
His
vain.
40th home run of the year for Lindor. ball here?
And he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard.
He was also very
Sometimes
late. Like, he
it's
didn't
a
get to
game
the
of
wall.
inches, folks.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Boy, Fran
Nice
Mill.
execution right there, Dan.
Fran
Kept
Ma.
his front shoulder in.
Now
Kept his
batting,
hands inside
third
the baseball
baseman.
and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there,
Rob
you can't get
Perez.
discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Grounder hit hard down the
Past
first
the slide.
baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And they'll have runners
Jeez,
at the corners
Jose, what are you doing
following
there?
the one-out single.
Nice first and third, Fran Mill.
Well,
Now
talk about
batting.
having a special game. That's his
Tyler.
third single
Naquin
of
3
the
for
day
3
in
with
a
singles.
row.
Nice.
3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit.
Turning
Nice
and burning
execution.
and burning and turning and turning and burning and burning and turning.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
And
Popped
Tyler
up.
Naquin fucking sucking.
Simmons waits on it. 2 down.
Up next for Cleveland,
Big spot
first
here. Runners
baseman.
at the corners, 2
Carlos
gone, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base
Santana.
percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana.
Damn.
Swung on and chopped down the line.
All right,
at
ninth inning
first.
save situation.
And he'll
Brad Hand can close it out for win 117.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 2 for 3 with
Leading
a
off for the
double on his
Angels,
line so far.
the center fielder,
Brad
number
Hand
27.
comes on from the pen,
Mike.
hoping to finish
Ball
this
one,
one off
Trout.
here in the top of the ninth.
Ball one, no
to
strike.
start the at-bat. Popped him up. Lindor is calling for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball
0-1.
works, though.
No balls and 1 strike. Out in front of a fastball
follow?
as this is
Ooh,
ripped
it's dead
down the
fair.
left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
Great throwing from left. Naquin with that arm. Holding him to 1.
Now batting,
At the plate
Number
now,
25.
number 25. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
no balls, 2
He had
strikes.
him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Nope.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2
Hey, this is
strikes
a
to
real
count.
pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah,
The
and
catcher,
that's the
number
advantage of
33.
getting ahead in the count. You can
Matt
really force hitters to
Daffy.
expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Sorry, I'm still trying to
In
figure out
now,
where, like,
Max Stassi, as he can't catch up
0-1's
on
the
a
count.
fastball at
figure
the letters,
but
and
let's
it's
just get this
strike
win.
1.
It's 117
Really
in the book.
use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game
No
so
balls,
far.
2 strikes.
And with about 32,000 in the building, they're on their feet now. And he strikes it out to end it
117.
here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. So the Indians have just eclipsed the 1906 Chicago Cubs and 2001 Seattle Mariners for Major League Baseball's all-time regular season wins record.
Wow, an amazing feat. To say the least, this is now a historic team. Interesting, though. Neither of those clubs went on to win the World Series, but I don't imagine that fact will give these guys pause. They're going to roll into October with a world of confidence.
Okay. Expected to win 112. We won 127. 127 wins, 35 losses. We finished second in batting. I'm not too surprised that we didn't finish first. I mean, I am a little bit because, like, home run record. But first in pitching, no surprise there. Fifth in fielding, A- at the front office. First in the division standings. Taking on the Twins in the first round. Let's take a good old gander at what's going on here. Who finished what? The Yankees ended up winning the East, but not 100 games. Angels won the West. Twins hosted the Rays in the wildcard game. The Twins won. Braves won the East, but only by 1 game. Cubs won the Central. Dodgers won the West, 111. Padres hosted the Mets in the wildcard game with a 13-game differential. And the Mets came out on top. Damn. The Yankees are up 1-0 on the Angels already. Braves are up 2-0 on the Cubs already. And the Mets and Dodgers are tied 1 apiece. As we are scoreless in the 6th inning in Game 1. Bieber starting Game 1. I want Carrasco for Game 2. I don't know, I don't understand this. He's my second highest overall, and he was my second best pitcher all year. He should be my number 2 starter. Please sack 3. Tully 4. Savali 5. I'm okay with this bullpen setup. Wait, no, I'm not. Now I am. As for my lineup setup, DeShields, you and you switch, you and you switch, you and you switch, and then you and you switch, you and you switch, you and you switch. A whole lot of convolution here, but it is what it is. That's my lineup, and I'm sticking to it. No DH. You are in there. Switch with you, you switch with you. Hernandez, Lindor, no, not Lindor, switch those two. Those two, Gucci. Everybody's where they should be, which is nice, except for lineup. Switch that. And then this is the one. Luplo needs to be in the lineup for Delino. Cesar, Brantley, J-Ram, Franmil, Lindor, Santana, Luplo. Nice. Here we go. What is it? 5:13. I'll be right back. It's Klondike bar time. Klondike bar break. Start the postseason. Watch me heat up.
Heidi Watney met with the players earlier. Heidi, where do you sense this team is mentally coming into this division series?
Matt, I visited with several players and coaches ahead of this opening game of the division series, and one thing I noticed was a sense of calm or quiet confidence. They feel like there isn't much standing in their way as long as they can continue to do what got them here. Well, that's easier said than done, but there is a lot of belief. In this clubhouse right now.
Infield in the overshift here now. The pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Right to him. Throw to first.
Indians regain the crown of AL Central champ.
The first baseman,
the number
winning it in 16, 17, and 18 before dropping it in 19. They didn't win it this year either in real life.
0-1.
Guys, the Indians are back in the postseason for the 4th time in 5 years, and that presents another opportunity to snap a World Series drought that's now over 70 years running.
Longest in baseball currently.
They came oh so close in 2016, Manny. A bounce or two away from winning the title.
The batter.
They haven't made
The
it
right
onto
fielder.
the division series since that
Kepler.
year, but this team is on a mission, so you better watch out.
Ball, that's inside.
It's a ball and a
The
strike.
2016 Indians didn't
No
feel
runs,
like the
3
right
hits,
team.
and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Fouled away.
You know, like in the AL side of things, it felt more like, one of the AL, mainly the
Staying
Blue Jays,
alive, putting
or the
together
Red Sox,
a really
not so much
good
the
at
Royals.
bat here.
But an AL East team,
Trying to strike him out
or
for
the
the
Rangers,
3rd time.
the Indians just kind of felt there.
Yanked high and deep
You know,
down the
the
line
2
and
seed.
right.
The Yankees were the Red Sox, I'm sorry, were the 3
And
seed
it's a
in
foul
a
ball.
dogfight AL East. 3 AL East teams
And
make
he's
it
got
a
himself
wild
another one.
card game.
He picks up strikeout number 9.
And going into the season,
Ready
too,
to
coming off
go
the
for
Royals,
last half of the inning.
world back-to-back
Leading
World
off
Series
for the
appearances, and
Indians.
almost back-to-back
Tyler
rings.
The center
This game
fielder.
is rolling right
Tyler.
along.
It almost felt like, the Royals
Swing.
showed
Shot
the
hit
team
down
to
the
beat the Central.
corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board.
And the NL side of
Instead,
things,
it's a
obviously, you have the
long
Cubs, the
foul
Mets, the
ball.
Dodgers, all of them kind of being like big things going on here.
To right
Even your
field
bullshit
and
for the
deep.
Giants.
Look
Tyler
at this
Naquin.
thing go. Kepler looks up.
Leading off the bottom of the 6th with the dinger. Nice up and inside pitch.
Baseball, that solo home runs. I tell you, this is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo
The
home
catcher,
run right
number
here, it's
55.
not the end of the world.
To the plate now,
Roberto.
Roberto Perez. He'll
Perez.
swing and pop it up
That was a
toward the
hanging
left
swerve,
side of the
Roberto.
infield. Donaldson is there for it. 1 down.
Now
for the
back,
Indians
the
is the
designated
designated
hitter,
hitter, Delino
Delino.
DeShields. He struck out swinging in his last
DeShields.
time at the plate. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center.
Well, that's
Center
not caught. That's
fielder
extra
on
bases
the
for
run.
DeShields.
Now this will
Buxton's got a
rattle
great
up
arm. I gotta
against
hold
the
him
wall.
standing a second.
And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Oh, son of a bitch, dude. He took too long when I pressed that one.
Trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
The batter, number 7. Second
If he took
baseman.
off when I actually pressed L1,
Jason.
he probably wouldn't be able to make it with his
Hernandez.
first
Cesar
time.
Hernandez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Classic again,
Into
Francisco
the
Lindor
lineup
batting
becomes the
7th for
0-1.
some fucking reason.
Line drive, base hit to right.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case.
The left
with this
fielder,
batter.
number
He came into that
23,
3rd at bat after
Michael
getting his kick
Brantley.
twice and was able to get a single.
He pulls this one into right.
Nice there.
Kepler will get there and he puts it away to
Stick with the Beebs for
Ready.
the 7th.
Here's the first offering.
Leading off for the swing.
Josh Donaldson
The third
is in
baseman.
to start things off
Josh
here as he looks at a called
Donaldson.
strike. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right
0-2.
there. Usually
Sure,
you're
off
looking
my
for a
camera when that
fastball
comes in.
elevated to get the party started.
I don't know if I want it off to the side if I want it straight on in front of me, if I'm
And now
moving
he'll
above
foul
it, if
this
I want it
one
on
off
top of
as
my
well to
TV,
fall
I don't
behind
know.
here. No balls and 2 strikes.
I got options. Ooh, that was a hanging
good
knuckle turd.
2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Another one sent foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him
Nice.
out. 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Nice job there,
The
taking
left
care of
fielder,
the
number
leadoff hitter
20.
via the strikeout. I'll
Eddie
tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And he struck
Beaver
him out.
motoring through the 7th
And there's
now.
strikeout number 11.
I'm not going to be like the 2016 Indians where I
Now batting.
rely way too heavily on Andrew
Mitch
Miller.
Garver is in for 2 away
Seems
now as he
very
looks at a
odd,
called
like
strike
not
one.
quite the move that I think that
0-1,
Terry
here's the
Francona
pitch.
would normally do. I don't know why he did that.
Good slider there.
Oh,
Gets
two,
a
the
swing
count.
and miss.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well.
Damn.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag
Against
it
the shit,
down.
that's a double.
And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Over to third, but it's
You
thrown
really-
away. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of
Unfucking-believable.
play.
The batter,
And a
number
big
11.
mistake there.
Shortstop.
There's a swing and
Jorge
a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Garver at third with 2 away. And it's fouled away.
On Shane Bieber.
Popped up back behind second. Hernandez is there.
7
Got
shutout for
it
the
to
Beats.
end the
I'm
inning
gonna have to
as
rely a
they'll
little bit more on my
strand
pitching
it.
than I am my offense, though. I feel like normally
And that'll
October is
bring in
full of
Fran
dingers, full of
He's batting
offensive
cleanup
explosions
in
for
this
me.
go.
one, but
For
we'll
the
get
Indians.
us
Not so much
started
this time around. I
here
feel
in
like
the
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 right
inning.
closer
fielder.
games,
To
more
wake
goal
up
Run
the
me.
Bats.
Yeah, not much to get
Right,
excited about.
yeah.
Just a single notch on
Stay
the
fair, stay
scoreboard.
fair, stay fair. Nice.
We got a
Ground
ground
double.
rule double.
The pitching on
Two
the other
bases.
side has been really impressive.
Now batting. The third
Hey, this
baseman.
is what every hitting
Okay.
coach teaches when you start playing baseball.
Ramirez.
Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in
They
2
ran.
count, and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And an off-balance
He's out.
throw is in time as
Okay,
it takes
productive
one
first
away.
out though. Move the
Wow.
runner up to third.
Now
Into
batting.
the box,
First baseman.
Josh Naylor. 1
Josh.
for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Naylor.
Come on, Naylor.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. 1 out and a runner on third. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. The 0-1.
Attaboy, Naylor.
Driven to right, and no doubt about it.
Josh Naylor, a
And
2-run
outta
shot.
Here. And I mean
3-0.
by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Now batting.
Sticking with
The
Barrios
shortstop.
here.
Francisco.
His pitch count is low.
Lindor.
Swing
The
and
hang-
drive
these
sent out
hanging
toward
slurve
the
balls
gap.
are pissing
Center
me off.
fielder going back.
It's
On
like
the
they
warning
just
track,
hang
he
in the middle of the
makes
zone
catch.
at a beautiful velo to annihilate.
Now
Nobody
batting.
does jack shit.
Center
Is
fielder.
getting yet again as we
Tyler.
flash you back to the middle inning.
Naquin.
This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's 2.
All right, 8th inning, 2-run lead.
Ready
3
to
run lead.
begin
Sorry, I'll
the
stick with
8th.
Bieber for
Now
now.
the plate will be the speedy
Center
outfielder,
fielder,
Byron
number
Buxton.
He gives up a base runner.
Byron.
First pitch on its way. Well, he gets the inning
Okay,
started
Bieber's
with
done.
a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Onto the home run porch and gone.
What a
That one
great
quickly.
feeling right there as he circles
The
the,
batter, number
pillows.
2.
Finally
Second
able to
baseman.
get this offense
Luis
potentially going with
O'Reilly.
one swing of the bat.
Your
Being
attention,
shut
please.
out all game, but
Now
not
pitching
anymore.
for the
And he
Indians.
fouls this one off.
Number 22.
He was absolutely
Andrew.
all over that fastball.
Miller
Just
sight.
find a way to keep
Andrew
that
Miller
fair.
pitching in Cleveland
Knocked
in
him
the
out.
postseason.
Ramirez in foul ground. 1 out.
Up next for the Twins.
First offering
The
on its way.
designated hitter,
Fouled away.
Nelson.
But not as the closer. Cody Allen was their closer in 2016, I believe, still.
The 0-1 delivery. Here's a fly ball, well hit. A ball that's carrying. On the warning
play by
track,
Frenno,
he
right?
makes the catch.
The first baseman.
Realize how
Big
far
man
up the
Miguel
bullpens are in the
Sano
outfield.
digs in
Miguel
next. 3 at-bats
Sano.
for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. A swinging strike,
No
and now
ball,
it's 0-2.
2 strikes.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here.
Yeah.
All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Next 0-2 is swung on and
Nice.
missed. He got him. So
Ladies
Matt
and
Whistler
gentlemen,
is on
your
the pitch out of
attention,
the
please.
bullpen in the bottom half
Now
of the
pitching
8th.
for the Twins,
Bottom of
number
the inning now.
37,
And now it'll be the
Matt
catcher, Roberto Perez.
Whistler.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field
Roberto.
corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. This is line to left. Rosario is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Do I have Brad Hand one
Now batting,
And
the
here's
designated
the
hitter,
second-generation big
Delino.
leaguer, Delino DeShields. Past battles with Matt Whistler, a handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. Fouled off. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Hit on the ground out to short.
He's going to beat that out.
Throw will be
He's
well
safe.
laid. As he
Nice and
reaches
field
the
base
first.
hit, Delino to Shield.
So frustrating, Hero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys
The
that can
batter,
run
number
around and they're
7,
fast. You
second
think you have it
baseman,
out, and all of a sudden it turns
Jason
into an infield single.
Yeah, this is
Hernandez.
definitely part of his.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Cesar, are you going to let them disrespect you like that? Or are you going to do something about it with your 86 contact? He did something about
this
it.
one is blasted to right field.
Cesar
Nothing's gonna
Hernandez
stop it.
with a long 2-run home run. Focus on me, he says.
the left fielder,
Here's the
number
left-handed
23,
hitting Michael Brantley.
Michael Brantley.
Swing
Back
and
to
a
back,
fly
Cesar
to
Hernandez,
right
Michael
center.
Brantley.
Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home run.
Thanks
Your
for
attention,
coming.
please.
Answers the call
Now
now,
pitching
looking
for
to
the
get this
Twins.
one onto the 9th inning without
Number
any
36,
trouble.
Tyler.
So Oliver Perez
Clippers.
now. 5 runs.
Standing in now, Frenmo Reyes.
in the
Swinging a
ninth.
ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul.
So nice. Naquin, Naylor, Hernandez, and
0-1,
Brantley
here it
all in
comes.
deep. That's good.
Swinging a ball pulled
Stay fair,
hard
stay
down
fair.
the line
Yes.
and left. And
Oh,
this'll
what a
find the
bounce
wall
that
deep
was.
in
Are
the
you
corner.
kidding me? This game is full of
That's
bullshit.
demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting ahead.
Now
out.
batting,
That's gotta
third
upset you,
baseman,
thinking that ball might have went
Jose.
foul.
But you know what, you hear it all
Rob
the time. with the
Perez.
game. Baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Oh my god, that's right down the damn middle. What kind of MVP doesn't hit a 90-mile-an-hour fastball out down the middle?
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. Here's another 0-2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Here's the 0-2.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
There you go, J-Ran.
Oh my. Hit him with the hind.
Jose Ramirez with a 2-run shot. Blow it open, 8-1. Wouldn't that bat, too?
That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Now
6 home runs in the game, 5
First
for us.
baseman.
Matty B, how about this,
Yeah.
D-Bro? If you come to watch offense, you pick the
Naylor.
right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team.
Josh Naylor with his second of the night.
Absolutely hammered. Forget about
Jose Ramirez and Josh Naylor look very alike if you ask me. In game.
Back-to-back home run.
Not up close, but like played.
Your attention, please.
Takes the mound as he's being called upon to pitch.
Number 66.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor.
Make it 3 in a row.
Crushes it.
Ramirez, Naylor, Lindor. Back-to-back home runs, 3 in a row. Lindor's was a bomb. 485. That's one of my longest non-cores ever. My goodness. How do we not have a show track for that one? That was almost, if not beyond the bleachers. Look at this thing. My goodness. Is that bad? I can't even tell. That was legit last row. Some girl in the last row caught it. So let's see how many rows there are. Whoop. Uh-oh, I fucked up. Just exit and we go here. Beyond the bleachers damn well. Just about. Okay, so we've got... Get them all in one shot. Nope. Maybe. No, not even close. I'm just gonna count the steps, I think. Because there's what, 2 rows beyond how many lines? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 is where that guy is. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. It's about 25, 26 rows back. That's damn well beyond. That's beyond the bleachers. That's just. Balls don't fly like that. Like, that's just insane. That's the biggest no-doubter. Like I said, outside of Coors Field, that's one of my biggest no-doubters ever. Insane, but you'll have to see it.
And
7 runs in the
the
inning.
versatile Tyler Naquin.
As he'll swing and
Tyler
pop
Naquin
this
fucking
one up
sucked.
near second base.
Arrives is right there, and he's got it for out number 2.
But I hit a home run with him earlier, so he's on the board. That's all that matters.
The catcher, number 55.
Stepping in,
And Cesar Hernandez. The only one that's going to give me trouble now,
lined out
Roberto
in his
Perez.
last
is
trip,
the
So
Shields.
looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, man, but
Well.
as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB.
Roberto Perez with a long home run as well.
And gone.
461.
An absolute bomb. I almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive
Lindor
performance?
and Perez
Yeah,
alone.
Matt, boy, what a different
Over
ballpark
900
this
feet of
place
home
plays
run.
in Cleveland. That old
Ladies and
municipal,
gentlemen.
they call that.
In the happy to be here seats
Your attention,
for Lindor. And now the happy to be here seats up in left field for Perez. Almost off that scoreboard. Again, back row. Yeah, DeShields is the only one who I've got to worry about not hitting a home run with now.
At the plate, Delino DeShields, and he fouls this one off. It's been a 2
For that matter, Cesar, Brantley, everybody has one except for Delino DeShields and Franmil Reyes.
Poor effort for him so far in the ballgame. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking
This
ball,
was a
and the
statement
hitter
game
just
too.
fouls that one
Or
off.
ball game one, but game.
Rosario
A message sent,
is there
not
to
just to
make
Twins,
the
to everyone else in
catch,
the
and
postseason. Fear us. We will not.
Max Kepler, the next to grab a
leading
bat.
off for
Will
Minnesota.
be the one to get things
The right
started
fielder.
against the closer,
Matt.
Andrew Miller.
Hey,
Ninth
Kepler.
inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for
That's
a
not the
cold
closer,
strike.
and it's not Andrew Miller.
Perez is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now
The count,
mandates that
0-2.
relievers
You
reach
bet your ass
the end
Oliver
of an
Perez is
inning
most
or
likely
face
gonna retire
3 or
after
more
this year
batters
now.
before being replaced. For a one-time lefty
He's going to
specialist
get a World
like
Series
this,
ring.
that's
He's
a
going
big
to close
change.
out postseason game.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Rounded down the third baseline. strikeout here yet again, as it's been a ball game for him thus
That's
far.
such a long career. I think he's been in the league
Strikeouts.
since 2002.
The third
Well, we've
baseman,
seen some
number
really
24.
good pitching from these
Really
guys.
quietly
This
in the
one.
league this
The
whole time.
bullpens look sharp and have backed up a nice effort
He's
turned in by
out.
the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort.
The
And
left
I've been
fielder,
impressed with
number
the job
20,
these guys have done
Eddie.
so far.
His overall is now dropped in
Rosario.
Eddie
60s.
Rosario
0-1's the
is in
count.
with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Good pitch as this is
Played in
swung
3
on
different
and
decades.
missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
this point.
Final strike for the Twins. To first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. So the Indians have taken game 1 of this division series.
Yeah, but remember, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win is really more meaningful in this
1-0
round
series
than it would be
lead.
in the LCS or the World Series. Now, if they can win game 2, they will be really in a comfortable position.
And now what can we say for the Twins?
Well, they will be pretty desperate to win Game 2 to even this thing up, Matty, for the reason Dan just mentioned. Game 2's outcome's really going to advance the narrative of this series.
I'm Justin Pedroia. Love me some Petey. Okay. I'm gonna. Ooh, down 4-0. Not good. I'm gonna take a rest. I'll take a break.